Ay, no me duele. I fucked that up. Ay, como la flor. I'm still working on the Spanish, honey. I'm still working on the words. But anyway, I'm back because I wanted to do a part two because I wanted to also talk about my own personal experiences in this, just on the local level, for just for my young girls and guys out here who are trying to break into the industry like me. Like, I don't even know where I want to, like, I just kind of want to be on like that indie track. Like, I don't mind, like, I'm not trying to be Beyonce or Rihanna. I just feel like, girl, that's too much pressure for me. And I know the industry is a little ageist, and I'm not 19 anymore. My industry age is 26. And that's all I'll say. I'm under the age of 35, which, I mean, even if you're not, like, because Tamar, like, she just got a hit album, she was like a smooth 34, 35, which that just goes to show you, like, girl, you can't. And Kim, one of my favorite artists, Kim, I think he, got a hit when he was like 40. You know, there's nowhere to run. Babe, love is calling your name. Like, for all my younger kids, your parents probably was bumping that in the living room one day when you walked in, or they played it at night when they having their private time, honey. But yeah, so, but anyway, what am I saying? Yes, but for I mean, what am I trying to say? Yes, for all of us who are trying to break in, like, you know, the industry in some way. Like, for me, like I said, I want to be kind of like on the indie track, and a lot of my experiences are very that too. Like, you know, because I'm a black artist. My music is gay driven because I'm a same gender loving male. And I feel like my station Nova Luxurious. By the way, I'm putting a link to my SoundCloud and things in the bottom. It's for the kids, it's for the gay boys. It really is. It's for the gay boys, even for the gay girls. Like, if you can get something out of it, I mean, go for it. But I'm definitely doing it from a gay male perspective because I'm a gay male. I'm not a gay woman, so I can't really, there are certain things as human beings we can all relate to. But you know what I'm saying? Like, this is mainly for my gay boys, but everybody's welcome to listen to my music. It's not, mutually exclusive, honey. But girl, it's just that girls be trying to talk to you and they don't know what they talk about. But anyway, but yeah, like, I've encountered some things. Like, I was, kind of doing the open mic circuit here in Atlanta, mainly in Midtown because that's where I live. Which, big mistake. It's just, for me, my work schedule, and then traveling all over Atlanta without a car. You just kind of have to find places that are closer and reachable. And I'm just not trying to be all outside the perimeter. But I guess I'm gonna have to do that too. But even with that, like, I've done that a couple of times, and I've tried to play my music that wasn't as gay heavy, just to kind of, so I wouldn't totally alienate everybody else. But like, it's just hard, like, because everybody wants to put you in a box. Like, but my experiences, especially like in Midtown, when they would have like these little open mics and little places where you can come and express your talent, like, and there'd be judges and stuff. Like, I was in a couple of competitions where it was either told that my music would go well if I was in drag because they felt like it was more feminine, and I was like, well, I'm a gay guy, and some of us are a little, some songs are definitely for those butch queens, femme queens. It's for a lot, it's not just, like, I feel like Nova Luxurious, me as Nova Luxurious, I mean, it's me. I just feel like, you know, as a gay guy, my whole thing is, just breaking away from just all these gender, because I feel like, especially with gay guys, they feel like they have to adhere to certain gender norms, and it's like, you being gay, you defy those quote unquote gender norms. So don't try so hard to subscribe to any of them. Like, bro, I mean, if you're just a naturally more masculine guy, then be that. But don't get mad at this femme guy because he's more feminine and be looking at him like he crazy, girl. He's just more effeminate. That's just his vibe. Like, that's his demeanor. that. That's who he is. But if that's not who you are, that's because you are two different people. I really wanted gay guys to get into that. But anyway, but yeah, I was told that, and then I was told I should do more soul, and I should do more this and gospel, and and I'm kind of like I do R&B, but I've been playing with hip hop a lot because we're in the hip hop age, and I want to do both. I want to be versatile. One of my main influences is Missy Elliott, and I love that she could sing and rap. You know, Lauren Hill, until I heard she was saying all these disgusting things about gay people, and I'm just like, girl, listen, you can't even pay your taxes, so I'm not gonna even give you too much. It's no shade. You still are a musical. You are still one of those girls I respect just for your musicality, your artistry. But bitch, you tried it, okay? But I love being versatile in that way. Like I can rap. I'm not like this spitfire lyricist, but I could do a cute little bar. I could do some cute little things. I'm a writer, so I write. It's all good shit. I'm gonna put it in a link. I'm putting a link. I'm telling you, it's everything. But yeah, girl. I mean, just on the local level, like you get girls that always try to box you in, and then I was talking about this one and trying to like limit you and tell you where you can and can't go. Cause like I've noticed that in Atlanta though, the music scene is becoming more and more segregated, and it's really not cool, especially towards the hip hop girls. Like a lot of these open mics and contests and places now, they really only limit you to like the Apache, and all these like other black venues. And a lot of and Atlanta has like a black like punk alternative creative like scene, like full of black youth, black people, but that don't do just traditional hip hop or traditional R&B, and that's where I fall in that category. And it's hard for us to book gigs and shows. That's why a lot of us do a lot of house shows around outside the perimeter and stuff. That's kind of what I've been doing, just to get our music heard and just to express ourselves and perform for people and gain a fan base, because we kind of have to, like, we can't really just necessarily go to the black spots, because girl, they be looking at us crazy because we ain't doing the same Jill Scott, Erica R&B, or K Michelle esque R&B. We're just not doing traditional R&B or hip hop genres. So they kind of look at us crazy, and the hip hop crowd kind of looks at me crazy because I'm doing this gay shit. So it's just really you know, and then you go to like the more like the indie rock alternative scene, and these girls look at you crazy because for me, like, their whole thing is like, you don't play an instrument, so you don't have a band. And then for a lot of my friends who are in band, who are in like a band, and so they just look at them crazy because they can't get past the fact that they're a group of black kids doing like this type of music, which I find funny, being that a lot of your favorite rock artists, white people, their influences were black artists who did rock and blues and soul. Like, look up an interview with Mick Jagger and the Stones and the Beatles in interviews, and they talk about their influences, and they'll quickly tell you that all their influences are mainly black artists. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have some white artists too, but they're black artists. They'll name the list, girl. They've done it, and it sucks that it's just like, it's like, where can we go? Like, where can we go? We could just be. So we've kind of created our own scene, and this is where I know a lot of, like, when you hear like when black people create their own shit, a lot of like people get offended. Why can't they just? Why do they have to create their own? Well, girl, because when we try to come up in your space, you scoff and you feel a certain type of way. I mean, you won't give us much leeway unless we're doing some, cliche ass shit. And a lot of us, I'm not a cliche girl. Like, I don't do cliche ass shit. I'm not doing what everybody else is gonna do. And a lot of the same thing with a lot of the people that I roll with. We don't do what everybody else do. We might have influences from that, but it's not going to be done the same way. You know what I'm saying? You might, because I've always represented my favorite artist in a song that I write. I'll do a little hook or something that I like from a song. One of my main influences R&B wise is like R&B. I mean, like Aaliyah. Who else do I like? Shit, you know when you wanna name it and they just don't come to mind. But Aaliyah is one of my strong influences. That's why I love Drake so much, because when he's like an Aaliyah fan, I was like, oh, I love you already. You said the magic word. I just loved her coolness. I loved that kind of vibe, that drama that she gave. Faith Evans, Kevin Michael. A lot of people don't really remember Kevin Michael. He kind of had like a brief little hit off the Step Up soundtrack, and he had issues with the industry because they, felt like, because he sings, I sing in my falsetto too. That's another thing. He sings his falsetto, and he was saying how the industry was saying he doesn't read off as masculine and all this bullshit. And it's just like, why can't we just? Because back in the day, Eddie Kendricks, Prince, a lot of these girls could come and sing in their falsetto. Sylvester, the legendary mother, her album cover is right there on the top of my bookshelf. You see with the two faces, that's Sylvester, yes. Queen Mother, and she was openly gay, and doing, performing in drag and just being as effeminate as she wanted to be, all around bad bitch. Just who gave us, like, that's the vibe that I want. Like, girl, I am me, and if you gonna rock with me, this is what comes with it. But yeah, it's just, it's hard for us. Like, it's limiting, and that's why I kind of totally got where Tyrese is coming from. Like, it's not just in the big leagues. It's even in the local scenes a lot. Especially, like I said, in this city, like, the music industry, amongst a lot of things, are becoming very segregated and very limited, especially for our black artists. Because Atlanta's trying to become a whole new girl, and she's trying to become this whole new white woman. Atlanta is deeply entrenched in black culture and history. Like, that's what put Atlanta on. Atlanta's hip hop scene is what put Atlanta on. Atlanta's, R&B scene is what put Atlanta on. So to be like out here now, and these girls are just trying so hard to keep that element in a certain area and off to it. It's crazy. It's stupid. It's heartbreaking, honestly, because it's like, and even still, like, Atlanta is getting put on thanks to Tyler Perry, a black man. Thanks to all these, black enterprise, but yet they trying to become this whole new white woman. They're trying to gentrify all of Old Fourth Ward and kicking the black people out. I mean, and in Decatur and everywhere else, they're trying to keep black people on the west side. I feel like they're trying to, our girls can have that, and that's going to get gentrified too in a minute. So trust and believe. It's just, it sucks. But that was my take. I don't know. I totally agree with Tyrese. But yeah, like, a lot of these white artists, they can come anywhere. They can come in any space and dominate. They can. They really can. Sorry, I'm scratching my feet. They itching, child. What's going on? I think I stepped in my ant bed on my way home or something, which it's itching, man. Put some alcohol on it. But yeah, that's all I want to come in here and talk about. I feel like I've just been ranting, but hopefully you saw the point that I was trying to make, is that, yeah, it's hard out here for us black artists and black creatives, and just, we all in this shit together. Tyrese, if you run across this, hey man, it's like this on the lower level. It's just like like I said, it's just like this in the big leagues and the small leagues, honey. They trying to keep us, delegated to limited categories, and it's hard for us to really be creative and express our art and share our art with people, and it's discouraging. It makes me just kind of not want to do it, but like, I have to, because it's like this thing in me, like, I just have to be creative, and I have to express all of this stuff, and it just keeps me from slapping bitches. So I like that. I like that I can be constructive in my actions. And I feel like I said, my music is everything. So I'm gonna, like, put my link down in the bottom. Please go, like, comment, subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna be doing more videos now. I just feel like I have to now. I've been inspired by so many people to do it. But let me go, because this is about to run out. Alright, y'all. I'm so conflicted. Yes.